Just last night on Monday Night Raw, Triple H announced that there would be a new championship coming to WWE. So as you may know, Roman Reigns is currently the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion, which means that he has both the WWE Championship and Universal Championship. Many people were talking that they would possibly split the two titles, so that there could be one champion on Raw and one champion on SmackDown, especially with the draft coming up. But yesterday, a curveball was thrown at us, and we learned that Roman Reigns would keep both championships in whichever brand he goes. So let's say he gets drafted to SmackDown, he will go to SmackDown with both WWE and Universal Championships, and the titles will go there and nothing will change. However, the brand that Roman Reigns doesn't go to, so let's say in our case, Raw, well, there will be a new championship introduced for that brand with a new champion that isn't Roman Reigns for once. This championship was revealed to be the World Heavyweight Championship, a bit similar to the one you saw in my very cool entrance. A bit different. You've seen pictures. I'm putting some on screen as we're talking. So the brand new championship, World Heavyweight Championship, coming to the company, and is the new world title at the same level as the WWE Championship, Universal Championship, and all that. And there will be a new champion crowned on May 27th at the Night of Champions event in Saudi Arabia. So now, without any further ado, let's look at 7 potential superstars who could be the first ever World Heavyweight Champions. Just note, okay, like in parentheses or whatever, okay? Yes, the World Championship already existed, so I don't know if it's like the first World Heavyweight Champion, but the first of this championship, let's say. So, the first pick I'm gonna go with, okay, and it's just a bunch of ideas, a bunch of names I'm throwing out there that could actually win the title, that could be great picks for many reasons, and I'm gonna tell you these reasons, okay? This is nothing official, it's just my predictions or what I've heard or what I've seen, etc., etc. Number 1, Seth freaking Rollins. I don't even know if I need to talk about that one so much. Rollins has been carrying the WWE for years now. It's been like 4 years since he's won a world title, and he's had some incredible like moments and matches and all in the past few years. You know, rivalry with Edge was incredible. Rivalry, I cannot even talk. Rivalry with Seth Rollins, rivalry with himself. Rivalry with Cody Rhodes was incredible. Rivalry with Riddle was even very good. With Logan Paul, the match was insane. He's always putting on classic matches. Great rivalries. He's so good on the mic, and the whole crowd is behind him singing his theme song. Okay. So if you want a champion that you know is gonna do a great job, that is gonna pull in a lot of viewers, that the fans are gonna like, Seth freaking Rollins is your go-to guy. Next up, number 2 is Cody Rhodes. Okay. Once again, an obvious name. You were waiting for me to say it. Cody Rhodes didn't get to finish the story at WrestleMania as he lost to Roman Reigns in the main event for both World Championships. So that means he did not finish the story, did not win a world title. This could be his opportunity to redeem himself. However, he is not my first pick. Okay, this is not in order, by the way. I'm just throwing out names. It's very not my first pick because, first of all, I believe that if he should win a world title, he should be the one to beat Roman Reigns. Why am I doing two? He should be the one to actually beat Roman Reigns and win the title that way. And second of all, I don't know, it feels a bit off, you know. I'd rather have him do it at SummerSlam or even at WrestleMania next year than just at a random pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia, okay? And he has some time, the crowd is still behind him and all, so you have some time to push him, and I still see him being the one to defeat Roman Reigns, you know, as the rumors are talking more about possibly next year at WrestleMania. Number 3, Edge. This one may surprise you a little, but Edge announced that it was his final year in WWE, at least that's what we heard, okay? It's nothing official once again, but this would be his final year in WWE, okay? Like, he doesn't need to have the championship for like 8 months and all, or have like an incredible reign like our Tribal Chief did. But he deserves at least one final title run, you know? We don't know. Like, Edge is one of those legends, and you know he could elevate the title. Having your first champion being someone like Edge, an Hall of Famer, someone of that like magnitude, is a safe pick once again, okay? Because you don't want the crowd to like turn on you and be like, hey, it was a great idea, but the first champion sucked. No, you want a safe pick that is gonna bring in views, bring in momentum that the people are gonna like, and you're gonna be, yeah, good choice, okay? And like he could win it this May, okay? Like at Night of Champions and lose it at SummerSlam, okay? You don't need him to have a big run, but you give him one final run, okay? Because he's Edge, one of the greatest of all time. Um, he's gonna elevate your title all the way up to SummerSlam and then have him lose it against a heel, whoever you want. I don't care, okay? He's just gonna elevate your title and bring more relevancy to it. Okay, that's what I think at least. Number 4, Bobby Lashley. I'm a bit biased here because I am a big Bobby Lashley fan, but like he's been putting in the work, putting in the efforts, and he's delivered. Bobby Lashley is very good. He's very entertaining, and I'd see him as world champion. Okay, with the suits and all, and title, he would just look good. And once again, I believe he's a safe pick. You know, because and most of these picks are safe picks or people that like they can do a great job. They can be world champion. Most of them uh, have been world champions in the past or have like the main event caliber. And Bobby Lashley is just one of these people. He will carry your division, have great matches, great rivalries. He's done so with Seth Rollins and Austin Theory recently, even putting in some great matches against Bronson Reed. That's pretty good. Even helped Omos become someone a bit more important. As this is a bit sketchy, but it's fine. And yeah, I personally love Bobby Lashley, and I think he's a good guy, to be on top of the division and defend the title week after week. And that's what Triple H said. He said that compared to Roman Reigns, this title was going to be defended way more frequently on a weekly basis, or on at least at every PLE, and sometimes even on Monday Night Raw or Friday Night SmackDown, depending which. But Bobby Lashley could be that guy, defending each week. He doesn't care. He beats one person after the other and keeps on retaining until like one opponent finally steps up. Or even at SummerSlam, we could have Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar, the true finally for the title, and just you finish it there, because their last match was a bit weird, and it was supposed to be at WrestleMania to have a final last match, but then they went with so many different plans, so whatever. But yeah, number 5, Drew McIntyre. Once again, a safe pick. He's been champion recently, in like 2 years ago. But yeah, for the past 2 years, like ever since he's lost the title, McIntyre hasn't done much. Okay, he's had a rivalry with Baron Corbin, this whole thing with Sheamus, and then with Gunther and all. But other than that, he hasn't done much. So this could be a way to bring him back into the title picture, and fans always love him. He did a great job as world champion, and also he never got that moment, because he won the Royal Rumble in early 2020 and was set to face Brock Lesnar in the main event of WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, which he did. He faced him and he won the title. But due to some sort of disease, he won in front of no one. Like, literally no one. So he didn't get his moment with the whole crowd, like, cheering, being like, let's go, you deserve it, blah, blah, blah. It was just like a little cameraman being like, woohoo! That's it. So he could finally get this moment where he wins a title in front of a huge crowd and everybody loves him and cheers and blah blah blah, and we're all happy and we hug and we kiss and all. So Drew McIntyre, once again, he's a safe pick, but he's someone that that can have great matches, that can defend the title every week. Same thing as Bobby Lashley. He can be there every week, defend the title, put on great matches against various opponents, giants, strikers, high flyers, technicians, whatever. He's gonna do great, and he's okay on the mic, and he can do great rivalries. So safe pick as well. Number 6, Rey Mysterio. I'm going with the same thing as Edge, because Rey Mysterio doesn't have many years left in him, just a couple. He said he wanted to reach 50 years old and then stop there. And with the whole momentum recently, with the whole rivalry with Dominic, and then the whole Latino world order, I'm very sorry, behind him, he has the momentum and like the hype from the crowd and the love from the crowd to maybe finally do it and win a world title. And same thing as Edge, it would be his last world title, which he deserves, which he has worked for and all. And having the whole Latino world order behind him and supporting him, it truly I think would be a great idea. Same thing a bit as Roman Reigns with the Bloodline. He has his whole crew behind him. It could elevate not only Rey Mysterio, he doesn't really need to be elevated, but it could mainly elevate the Latino World Order, because hanging out with the main champ on either Raw or SmackDown, depending which brand the titles goes on to, hanging around with the main champ being Rey Mysterio, it certainly elevates you, you know? You can have the two guys tag team and go for like the Raw Tag Team Championships. Let's say the title ends up on Raw. And you could have Santos Escobar going for the United States Championship or Intercontinental Championship or whatever, you know? And the Latino World Order could become your babyface stable that everybody loves and supports and all, you know? So once again, a great pick. And you know, and same thing as Edge. He's not gonna have it for a while, you know, but he's gonna be able to put on great matches and then, you know, hand it over to, well, not hand it over, but lose it to whichever superstar they want to put over that can be defeated, that can defeat actually Rey Mysterio and win the title. Same thing. You just want to legitimize your title. You want to make it feel as important as Roman Reigns' 2 title, because that's still an issue. Like, Roman Reigns has been at least Universal Champion for like close to 1,000 days. He's beaten Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Edge, Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins. Technically, he hasn't beaten him, but he's defended against him. He's beaten Kevin Owens, he's beaten Sami Zayn, he's beaten Jey Uso, he's beaten Cesaro, and I could keep on going, okay? He's been in so many of these main event caliber superstars that he became a god, and these championships became so relevant because if anyone could get their hands on these championships, they become a god almost instantly. So you need to find a way to make sure that this new championship is as important as the, you know, both championships that Roman Reigns currently has. You want to make sure that they're at the same level at least, or that people are like, okay, it's a main event match, not just, yay, another random title. People need to care about this title as much as they care about the Universal Championship and the WWE Championship, you know. And once again, having a guy like Rey Mysterio or Edge holding on to this championship at least for a couple of months to legitimize it, I think it's one of the best options that WWE has right now, you know. You either go with a main event caliber superstar that is going to put on great matches and be there every week and promote the title and all, or you go with a legend that can legitimize this title and all, okay? But all of these people I've named, and including the last one, they're all legends or main eventers or high caliber wrestlers that truly like make the whole thing important, and you know, it doesn't feel like the 24/7 championship. Let's be honest. So we go to our last one, number 7, Brock Lesnar. Hold on before, okay? Brock Lesnar could be a pick, okay? It's okay, out of my 7 picks, it's probably the 7th. It's like the last one. But he is a safe pick. He's someone you can put the title on, to once again make it relevant, you know, to hang around with it and to make it look prestigious, because Brock Lesnar is a beast. He's a main event caliber superstar. He's been everybody. He's been dominant in the past. He's still dominant, and the crowd loves him, blah, blah, blah. The only problem with this one, and the reason why it's really 7th on my list, is because, same as Roman Reigns, he's a part-timer. So, and with Triple H saying this whole thing about, like, they want this new championship to be defended each and every week, you know, on weekly, well, not each and every week, but be defended frequently, you know, other than Roman Reigns that defends the title every, like, 2 or 3 months. They want this title to be defended, like, twice a month or something like this, once or twice a month, at least, and make it relevant and all. Brock Lesnar will not do that, I'm going to tell you already, okay? The only times almost that he's had a championship match on a Raw or a SmackDown is where he won it, you know? Like when he destroyed Kofi Kingston to win the WWE Championship in like 9 seconds. Prime example of that. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you want someone to hold on to the title and try to make it relevant, Brock Lesnar is a safe pick, but he's not going to be there defending it and all, so that's why he's 7th, and that's why, you know, I just needed a filler. Before the video ends, okay, I want to go over a few honorable mentions, okay, and I'm just throwing out names, but I haven't put them on the list for the reasons that I'll say, okay? AJ Styles, because he's apparently injured and we don't know where he is, and we don't know what he's doing. Same thing for Randy Orton. If Randy Orton was here, he would have probably been at like the top of my list, okay? Because it's Randy Orton. You want someone to legitimize your title, Orton will do that in his sleep, okay? Especially since the crowd hasn't seen him in a while. He can have very great matches, and same thing as Edge and Rey Mysterio. He's not going to be there for so much longer, okay? Like, he's not going to be there in 10 years, okay? I can almost, like, guarantee you that. Guarantee that for you. Whatever. Okay, he's probably not going to be there in 10 years. But he can legitimize your title. And then a third pick could be someone like Finn Balor. But I don't want to put him on there because he's... I don't know. He's not at the level yet. Well, he's at the level, but they haven't used him properly recently. He's lost a lot of matches, and he hasn't been pushed as like a main eventer star. More like as a singles competitor. Like a mid-card competitor. And finally, one last thing. I'll do a top 3. Okay, quickly. Let's go over a quick top 3 of really the three superstars I believe could win the title on May 27th at the Night of Champions event. Yeah, okay, I've got my order. Number 3 would be Rey Mysterio. Okay, that is for me, but I think he would be a great pick. The Latino World Order is very popular at the moment, and Rey deserves it for all the work he's been putting in, and he's been putting over so many stars recently, and he's helped Dominic tremendously. Dominic is legitimately the most healed like the most booed, and the biggest heel in the WWE currently. Okay, I've never seen someone being that booed almost. Okay. The only times were like Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns after they defeated Undertaker in the street, you know. My voice is starting to leave, so let's finish that up quickly. Number 2, it's over. Number 2, Cody Rhodes. Finished the story. Everybody loves him. They want to have a title on him. He's a babyface. Everybody loves him. Blah blah blah. Cody Rhodes is a safe pick. My number 1, and I think it's the best option for WWE, is Seth Rollins. Everybody loves him. He's a big main eventer. It's been a while since he hasn't won a world title. He can put on great matches against anyone. Bro, he's facing Omos at Backlash. Like, trust me, he can put on a great match against anyone. Okay? He will legitimize your title. He'll bring it everywhere. He'll dance with it. And he'll make it important, relevant, and as important as Roman Reigns. And Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, AW World title needs to be won by Jon Moxley, and we have like the dream world, okay? But that's something else. But yeah, so we'll stop there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. That is just a bunch of names, okay? I know it's thrown in randomly. Just a bunch of names. If you're wondering who they could put the title on, it should be one of these people. Of course, it's WWE. They've thrown some curveball at us, okay? So don't come out, okay, running at me and telling me that I was wrong when they put the title on, like, Omos, okay? That is, like, my wild card prediction, okay? WWE's gonna be like, hey, let's give the title to Omos. He is the future of our business, okay? If that happens, okay, come back to me and be like, oh, I'm sorry, Master, you knew everything, okay? Omos, they can do it, okay? They've been putting him against Brock Lesnar, against Bobby Lashley, and now against Seth Rollins. Okay, he's lost all matches, and he's probably going to lose to Seth Rollins, but, like, I'm just saying, okay? So I hope you enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. Please, hit the subscribe button, little like, little comment. Okay, what do you think on all of this? Who would you like to see? Okay, comment down below. Who would you like to see be the first ever World Heavyweight Champion, winning the title on May 27th at Crown Jewel? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell. You know, put in on all notifications so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.